we all pay taxes. And we all hate the idea that we're losing that money. But there's a difference between hating that you lose that money and hating to pay taxes. I love paying taxes. If it is the fair amount and if it is used wisely, I think we all have to contribute that, because that's how you set up social programs, that's how you build infrastructure, that's how you have a military and all of those kind of things. So that's great. But I always had the belief that the money that I pay in taxes, I want to make up through wise investments. So this is why I got into real estate right away in the 70s and I started buying raw land and developing that, started buying apartment buildings and just think about it. I mean, I remember in 1974 I bought my first apartment building and we bought it for $215,000. It was then a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I put only down like maybe $37,000. But within 2 years, that apartment building was worth, instead of the $350,000, and I sold it. So imagine now how much gain there was.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, so we made hundreds of percent on my initial investment. So that's what I'm talking about. So it takes thoughts and ideas can make much more money than actual physical labor. And physical labor is always part of the action, because I always say you got to work your ass off no matter what you do, because now you have a great idea, but then you still have to implement it, and you have to hustle, you have to go to the bank, get your financial statement, do this and that, and raise money sometimes, and you go and look at 1,000 apartment buildings to find the right one, and all of those kind of things. So you still have to work. But normally, if it's just physical labor, you can never make the money than you can make when you have ideas. So this is why it's important. I always tell people, I say, the secret is there's certain times, don't think. Like when you get up in the morning, don't think. Just roll out of bed, go in your life cycle, or go on a bicycle ride, or go to the gym, work out. You know that's what you have to do. And then read something and learn something. So don't even think about it. Yeah. But there's other times where you have to really think, and you really have to get creative and have a clear vision of where you want to go and what you want to do. And that's what I always had, and that's what I always believed in. I always believed in making money so that then you can do something with that. You invest in it in all this. Eventually you create a family, you give some of to your kids and all that stuff, but also for charity. Look, I have the Schwarzenegger Institute at USC.
Yeah.
And so we have to raise money all the time and make money to pay for that and to support that. We have the R20, the environmental organization. Well, any organization and any idea is great, but if you don't have the money, you can implement anything. Yep. And so this is why it is important that if it's an environmental organization, or if it is my after-school programs that are nationwide, where we raise millions and millions of dollars every year, or if it is just, living in a great mansion or driving a nice Bentley and a Bugatti, those kind of things, it takes money to do all this kind of stuff. So therefore, I believe in making $1 into $2 and having a good time when I pay my taxes. So when someone says, Arnold, I say, we have bad news. You owe $15 million in taxes. I say, wow, yes. And then they look at me and says, why are you happy about
He's
that?
finally lost it.
Because that means we must have made a lot of money.
Yeah.
You have to pay that much money in taxes. And they say, yeah, that's the way I look at it. And so that's the way I look at it.
Wow, very positive.
Yeah.
So does that